Justin and Evelyn, your time has come. This season 2 couple is one you may not remember because, again, they were one season and they were done. Justin, 34 from California, meets Evelyn, 29 from Colombia, when he went over to Colombia for the World Games. They had 2 meetings in person, and after 3 or 4 months, they decided to get engaged and do the K1. Justin is a physical education teacher for 4th and 5th grade. He's a typical bachelor, just living the bachelor life. He hasn't told anyone about his relationship because I guess he was kind of a wild bachelor, and I'm thinking people would probably judge him harshly. We quickly go to arrival day, and when Evelyn arrives, it's one of the nicest airport arrivals, I have to say. A lot of them can be very awkward, but you can just tell these two not only missed each other, but truly love each other. He set up their bedroom and the little apartment with like balloons with their face on it, which was so thoughtful. Of course, the rose petals. It was just really, really sweet. He also rents a limo to pick her up in, and she's like, I feel like a princess. This is amazing. Evelyn is one of the most naturally beautiful women on the show, and I've looked her up today, and she is still just so naturally stunning. She is so sweet and so kind. I will toot her horn. She is one of my favorites. Justin, however, kind of creeps me out just the way he talks. He has like this, hey, baby, making me horny. Just the way he talks like that with his little Elvis impression, I can't. But they have a lot of fun together. He tries to teach her how to drive. It was absolutely adorable. She blows through a stop sign, luckily on like a dead end. But there's like no arguing and no fighting. They're just so in love and just calm around each other. He takes her to meet his best friend, the only person who he has told about her. And his best friend's like, man, you are such a player and all this stuff. But you can tell those days are behind him. A lot of the early season is about him keeping her a secret. So there's just a lot of scenes about when are you going to tell your family and all this stuff. But he does finally introduce Evelyn to his family. He brings her to a pool party. They knew he was bringing a date, but then he introduces her as his fiance. And naturally, everyone's like, wait, what? Who the hell is this girl? It kind of derails by his sister-in-law, Jennifer, who I will probably talk pretty rough about, but she pissed me off. She was like really drinking, I think, because she was slurring a lot, but just asking hateful questions. And then as soon as they were like, okay, you know what, we're done, we're gonna walk away, she's like, she's using him for a green card. She just came off as really nasty, and I think she was a little bit jealous because of just how beautiful Evelyn was. But his mom has such a huge heart, and so they go and meet up with her separately, and she explains that she is hurt because this is her boy, like this is her son, and she just wanted to be a part of his life and know about his journey. And I think she could tell at that meeting how sweet and kind Evelyn was and kind of see that they really truly love each other. He takes his brother Jake golfing. Jake is Jennifer's husband. And he's also annoyed that they surprised him, but he's like, okay, if you really love this girl, I'm chill with it. They then cook dinner for brother Jake and his wife Jennifer. Um, Jennifer again just asks some bullshit questions. The girl just needs to chill. Justin tells them he plans to elope. He doesn't want anyone there. And the way Jennifer's acting, I wouldn't want anyone there either. And Jake's like, dude, you gotta tell mom. Like, you gotta at least have mom. Don't have us, that's fine. But you gotta have your mom. But Justin's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really want anyone there. And I don't understand that. I don't know if that was part of the show or what, because he doesn't seem like the type. He kind of seems like the type that would want his mom there. But his mom goes dress shopping with Evelyn. We love Martha. Justin's mom is just the sweetest. She goes dress shopping with Evelyn. They become like so close. Evelyn's so easy to love. Like, she's so nice. It was really sweet. They got along so well, and Evelyn tells her, I'm going to get you to the wedding. For Evelyn's birthday, Justin takes her out on a hot air balloon. It was really sweet and really cute. And while they're up there, this, miles in the sky in the hot air balloon, she's like, your mother should come to the wedding. I mean, at that point, can you really say no? Because if you did say no, she might have just, yeeted you off. They're so excited to tell his mom. They take her out to lunch, and she's just ecstatic. They're just as excited to tell her that she's invited as she is to receive the news that she's invited. The wedding day comes. Evelyn, of course, looks beautiful. It's like totally 2014's. The mom's there. She looks beautiful. Sister-in-law Jennifer's there wearing some kind of costume jewelry and a hideous blue dress, but she was actually nice. I'm not sure if it was performative for the day, but she did come off as nice, at least during the wedding. But the wedding was beautiful. Like, you could just see some of these weddings, you're like, ooh, this wedding, 10 out of 10. Beautiful, quiet, just lovely wedding. And that was the last we saw of them on the show. In 2020, they welcomed their son Nathan 6 years after they were married. They just celebrated like 2 or 3 days ago their 11th wedding anniversary. So that's just incredible coming from this show. And again, this just shows that if you leave the show, your marriage is probably going to work because we don't see all the issues with the couples that are one and done as we do with the couples who keep coming and coming and coming on. You can follow her here on Instagram. Highly recommend it. She posts some beautiful pictures of her and the family. What did you think about this couple? I adore them. I hope they stay off of TLC and just continue to live their life. Um, Aging beautifully. I don't know what her routine is, but Evelyn is just